Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose is back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. Word is born, love is love. Like, comment, subscribe, but do all the above. And if you ain't doing anything today, follow my Instagram. RugerRose23 is the place to be. All right. We got news. It's just all, this week is just, this has been a busy week, man. It's been a very busy week. I didn't think it'd be this busy, but it is. So we got some news from All Elite Wrestling. Comes in the form of Rampage. Rampage was tonight, and our AEW World Champion had an announcement to make. CM Punk had an announcement to make. He came out walking a little gingerly, not walking his usual walk. And even the commentators were saying, I think Taz, Chris Jericho, they were saying Punk sustained an injury in the 6-man tag team match that he was a part of on Dynamite, where it was him and FTR versus the Gun Club and Matt Caster. So he sustained an injury. I was like, okay. So when you say he sustained an injury, I'm really sitting here like, okay, I know what's coming, but I wanted to hear it from him. So Punk is in the ring. Punk is just looking at the crowd, and besides his very large bags under his eyes, because I swear to God, Punk, I'm telling you, CM Punk needs to sleep, bro. If he takes a 10-hour nap, he's good. But besides the bags under his eyes, Punk had a little bit of sadness. Actually, he had a whole lot of sadness in his face. He looked like he was about to just cry, and it's like as he was talking, it's like he was almost about to break down. Like he even said in his beginning, he was like, when I got to the building, all I wanted to do was leave and hug my wife and Larry the dog. And he said it with so much sadness because apparently this was serious. Honestly, the way he was talking, I thought this dude was about to retire. I'm like, Punk, you about to leave again? It's like, what's happening? No, wasn't that serious. I mean, it's serious now, but wasn't to that point. So he was like, the last thing he ever wanted to do was let the fans down, let everybody down. But he has good news and he has bad news. The bad news is he's injured and he needs surgery. So the foot injury is as serious as it is, and now he needs surgery. The thing is, we don't know how long he's going to be, because I even looked it up after the promo, and nobody really knows exactly the status of his injury. So we all don't know. So we all gonna be in the dark with this probably until Dynamite. Maybe Dynamite, they're gonna give us some type of update on it. But yeah. So he says he needs surgery. So he's gonna be out for a bit. From what it's looking like, more than a couple months. So my guess is either maybe he'll be back for this. Maybe he'll be back for Full Gear. That's next February, right? Full Gear. No, actually, Forbidden Door is next month. It's this month, actually. It's this month. Forbidden Door is this month, but they still have Full Gear, and I think Full Gear is the last pay-per-view of the year. So I guess we'll see how that goes. Maybe he'll be back in time for it, or maybe he'll just be back next year. Who knows? So with this injury and the fact that he needs surgery, he now pretty much relinquished the AEW World Championship. And before the show ended, we learned the fate of said championship. So at Dynamite on Wednesday, we are going to have a battle royal to kick off the show. And the winner of that battle royal will face the number one contender, Jon Moxley, at Forbidden Door to to fight for a shot at the interim AEW World Title. Highlight the word interim. So that tells me this is not even as bad as I thought. Because we're about to have an interim AEW World Champion. Which means CM Punk technically, at this point in time, is still the AEW champion. We're just going to have a champion for a bit. Which I'm like, okay. But now I'm intrigued. Because does Jon Moxley become AEW World Champion? Because that's my best bet at this point in time. But who's going to face Moxley is the question. But before they even announced it, I was really sitting here thinking to myself, who's literally next in line? Like who has the best shot at this title? The only person that came to my mind was Adam Cole. Adam Cole was one. Bryan Danielson was another. Jon Moxley is the number one contender, so boom, that's another one. Who's another guy that could win it? Those are probably my three biggest bets. It's Adam Cole, Bryan Danielson, or Jon Moxley. Those are my three bigs. Those are the only three. Those are the top. Those would be my top three. Because I don't think nobody else really is there. Is close. I don't think anybody really. There's nobody really close. Yeah, there's nobody close to that status. So it really might be Adam Cole versus Jon Moxley at Forbidden Door. That's literally my guess right now. Because you can't do Bryan Danielson versus Moxley again. I mean, you can. You can do it again. For the title? I don't know. I wonder if they do Adam Cole. If they do Adam Cole Moxley, I probably got Adam Cole winning that. And then he holds the title. Then CM Punk comes back, and then boom, they have their match, which wouldn't be a bad match. I'd be interested with that. I'm really thinking, is there anybody else that could really battle? Who are better bets? I can't say Darby Allin, because Darby Allin recently lost, so he needs to bounce back. I can't say Wardlow. It's too early. I can't say MJF. Hell no. not right now. Maybe next year, but not right now. I don't know who else. Nobody else really is hitting my brain. So it literally, I got Adam Cole versus Jon Moxley at Forbidden Door. I will definitely be watching it, and I probably will be predicting it. Yeah. That's it. That's all I got. I mean, as I said, it sucks. Honestly, it sucks. CM Punk literally just won his championship pretty much about a week ago, and now has to relinquish it by literally getting injured. 3 days later? 2 to 3 days later at Dynamite? That kind of sucks. And 2 days later, he had to announce it. So it's been a pretty whirlwind week for CM Punk. Especially he learned his opponent. He literally learned his opponent. He literally learned his opponent at Forbidden Door on Dynamite. Now that match gonna have to wait. Sucks, but it is what it is. The nature of the business, man. Yeah. So we'll talk about the winner of the Dynamite Battle Royal. Then we'll get into the Forbidden Door match when we get to it. You already know what it is, man. So until then, it's been Rose, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love, support as always. My big weekend really hasn't even started yet, because we still got We still got NXT in your house later on today. You know, I'm gonna review that and talk about it. Then Hell in a Cell is tomorrow. I gotta review that and talk about that. Now I got this. Now I got Dynamite to worry about on Wednesday. We still working, man. We here, man. We just doing what we gotta do to make sure it get done. You already know what it is, man. So until next time, peace, love, 100. You're